Hi, so I had to redo a video that I did the other day. I did a little bit more research, and so I have to kind of, put fact from fiction, right? So 2 years ago, I had my very last stroke. And when I had that stroke, I had quit smoking. I had lost 75 pounds. I was eating properly. I was doing intermittent fasting. I'm on OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So my lifestyle had changed and I was taking care of my health. And so I had a stroke. And even at that time, my stress levels were not as high because I was walking 8 kilometers a day. I was taking proper supplements and I was eating properly. And I was thinking, geez, there's got to be something that I was doing that wasn't working with me that I would have a second stroke because I feel like I am healing as I need to, right? So I was kind of thinking, and the other day I was looking at my supplements, and I was looking at the magnesium that I take. Now I take a PC brand, and I was really interested in what the ingredients were in the magnesium, and so I couldn't read the fine print, so I actually got my neighbor. It's very tiny. So I got my neighbor to check the fine print for me and tell me what the ingredients were. And in the medicinal ingredients, there was a thing called magnesium oxide. Now, I've done a little bit of research on the magnesium, and magnesium oxide helps with high blood pressure, which is good because I have high blood pressure. But in the non-medicinal ingredients, it said magnesium stearate. And I was thinking, well, why are there two and one's not medicinal and the other one is? So I researched it. And magnesium stearate is basically a soap. And they use it to bind the product together. Now, there's other ingredients in the magnesium, like cellulose and some type of gum, that basically helps to hold it together. But the magnesium stearate is basically a soap that keeps it bound together, right? So, but it also is used so that the powder, the magnesium stearate, when it's moving down the production line, it won't stick to the metal production line, so it can pass down um, easily, right, into the sections where it needs to pass down. And so basically it's a binder, but it is a soap. And I was concerned because soap leaves a residue. And in my researching magnesium stearate, I found out that too much magnesium stearate is a problem because what it does is it leaves a biofilm on your internal organs, right? So it will leave that biofilm, and it's just like soap. If you're washing the dishes and you don't rinse the soap off, it's going to leave that tacky, um, kind of like a sticky feeling to it, right? So it's a film. It's like a biofilm, and so I guess you'd call it like a residue. We'll leave some type of gummy residue on the dishes, right? If you don't wash your soap off or rinse it off. So it's the same thing with this magnesium stearate. And I was thinking, damn, like that would cause some problems. And so I was looking at it, and indeed, magnesium stearate, if it's taken in an overabundance, it can cause a lot of problems. And it can cause a severity of neuromuscular blockage, okay? When magnesium oxide is combined with magnesium stearate, it can cause a severity of those issues. And I had a stroke, so I had a blockage. So that is a concern for me, right? That's a very big concern. But in my magnesium that I am purchasing, both those products are together in that capsule. So yesterday, I actually put a video out talking about the things that would happen if you took magnesium stearate mixed with magnesium oxide, and a lot of the issues that would go along with that. So problems that I would possibly have because I had a stroke and because I already have damaged blood vessels and things like that. So I was concerned about it. So I wasn't going to take it anymore. And I basically told my my kids and everybody, okay, I'm not taking that one anymore. I'm going to find one that doesn't have stearate in it. I'm going to take a magnesium oxide, but not with the stearate. So I thought, okay, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at all my capsules. Now, I take a Jameson brand, and I take a PC brand, and what's the other one I take? A Life brand. So, and I also take a Sandoz, okay? My potassium is a Sandoz. Now, I looked at the back of the ingredients on the magnesium, on the potassium, on all those things. And even the B1 that I take, okay? And every single one of them has the magnesium stearate. So that is basically used all across the board. There are most supplements have magnesium stearate in it in order to bind that product together. And so I thought, damn, I guess I can't get it. So just about that time, now this is weird. I mean, I don't know. Do we have like little electronic eavesdrops going on here? Because shortly after I realized that every one of the products had magnesium stearate in it to bind it together, almost immediately after that, this is freaky, almost immediately after that, a video popped up on YouTube that I was watching, and it was a video by a doctor who was talking about, guess what, magnesium stearate. And he was talking about the fact that yes, it can cause problems, but in the amount that is in the products that I take, it's fine. It's been regulated by the FDA as safe. Now, we all know that I don't completely trust their values. Okay, I don't completely trust, because I mean, you know, I'm a 60s child, and baby powder was legal, cigarettes were legal, you know, pot, I mean, pot's legal now, you know, and it's a carcinogen when it's smoked. So, you know, do you believe these people? Do you actually take their word for it? And I thought, damn, what do I do? Like, do I take it? But this one particular doctor, I value his opinion, and I have followed his opinion for the past 8 years since I had my heart attack, and I'm thriving on his advice. Okay, so there, the fact that there is stearate in this product and that it's safe for me to take is good by me. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to continue to take it. But I had no idea. I had no idea about magnesium stearate. And I even had no idea about what magnesium was the best for me to take. And so there was three that I was looking up, okay? And one was magnesium oxide, which is in the magnesium that I take now. Okay, so magnesium oxide, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. As I said, I'm old. So magnesium oxide is basically used for digestive issues, okay, like heartburn and things like that. And it also lowers your blood sugar, lowers anxiety levels, will help to get rid of migraines or deal with migraines. And what it said, which I don't get, it said it will help with migraines in certain populations. So based on your culture, based on I mean, it could be a socio-economic group. I mean, I'm not really sure what they mean, and they should be more specific, I think, but it talks about the fact in certain populations that magnesium oxide will help with all those issues, especially anxiety and migraines, okay? Then there was magnesium citrate, and magnesium citrate will help with constipation, and the reason why is it is a saline laxative, okay? And that causes water to be retained in the bowel, which helps with the stool. So it helps the stool to pass because it's got more fluid in it, it's more water, okay? Then there is magnesium glycinate. And magnesium glycinate is the easiest one to absorb by the body. Our body has a hard time. We don't make magnesium. Our bodies don't make magnesium, and our body has a hard time to absorb it. So you need to have a magnesium that is easily absorbed by the body. And the only one that is easily absorbed that I found in my research, I mean, maybe you'll find something else, is magnesium glycinate, okay? So the one that I'm taking is the oxide, magnesium oxide, and I'm going to continue to take it, even though I kind of put the fear of the big guy in my footprints there. I kind of scared myself thinking, okay, listen, if it's leaving a film, a biofilm in our bodies, okay, and it states that magnesium stearate will leave a biofilm in your body. However, this one particular doctor was talking about the amount of stearate that's used in this processing or in the production of the pill that I'm taking, that it's such a minute amount that our body is able to break it down and get rid of it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? So I'm cool with that. But, there's so many different types of supplements that we take, and we need to research it instead of taking the word of, the people who claimed to be looking out for our best interest. I think we, as people, as individuals, we should be looking out for our best interest, shouldn't we? And that's why I research the hell out of everything. Every single thing I take, I research.